A shock new twist has emerged in the drama between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, as the rapper is now claiming the fiery legal note he was reported to have sent her was in fact a hoax. Earlier this Friday, a TMZ report alleged that Kanye had filed a cease and desist letter accusing the reality star of exploiting their 4 children. The 47-year-old Grammy winner has repeatedly clashed with Kim, 44, over co-parenting their kids, North, 11, Saint, 9, Chicago, 7, and Psalm, 5, claiming he's being kept from spending time with them. Back in March, he sparked backlash with a string of tweets complaining that a white woman was in control of his black children. In his latest song, dropped Thursday, West upped the ante even further, rapping that his bitter custody battle with Kim is what made him a Nazi. This Friday, TMZ reported that Kanye had sent off a cease and desist letter accusing Kim of ditching North in a parked car while she made her entrance at the Met Gala. Now, however, a spokesperson for Kanye has issued an astonishing statement saying the musician never issued such a letter, and that TMZ fell for a hoax. The letter is quite obviously fraudulent, the representative told Page 6. TMZ didn't ask for comment before running the story, and this morning, they finally emailed us with second thoughts, asking if it had been a publicity stunt. No. You fell for a hoax. Kanye was initially said to have had a lawyer called Kathy Johnson fire off a cease and desist letter to Kim's powerhouse attorney Laura Vassar, writing that the note concerns the welfare and custody of Mr. West's minor children, Northwest, Saint West, Chicago West, and Psalm West, according to the initial report on TMZ. DailyMail.com learned that Johnson claims to represent a law office based in Spain, which reportedly asserts it has jurisdiction in the United States. However, the phone number listed for the firm is reportedly no longer in service, and was previously associated with a travel agency. Moreover, it has emerged that Kanye's letter claims Johnson works for an organization called the JB Law Firm based in Parma, where TMZ did not find any record of any such law firm operating under that name. Although there is a firm with that name in the Canary Islands, it is unclear whether Johnson is licensed to work as an attorney in California, where Kim and the children live. DailyMail.com has reached out to Kim and Kanye's reps for comment. In the hoax cease and desist letter, Kanye accuses Kim of violating both his parental rights and their divorce settlement in 3 key ways. First, the note alleges Kim brought their 11-year-old daughter North to the Met Gala earlier this week and left her unattended in a vehicle during portions of the event. On or about May 5, 2025, your client brought Northwest to the Met Gala in New York City, exposing her to significant media attention, the letter states. Reports indicate that North was left unattended in a vehicle during portions of the event, posing risks to her safety. The letter also claims Kim ignored his repeated objections to North being featured on TikTok, writing that she continued to post images and videos of their daughter despite his stance. Kardashian attended the 2025 Met Gala solo on Monday, May 5, but while it's unclear if her daughter North was waiting in a car during the event, Kardashian confirmed that the preteen had traveled to New York City with her. Every time I come to the Met, I love bringing my oldest daughter with me, she told Vogue on the red carpet. To see me get ready, and all her aunties, Kendall and Kylie Jenner, are in the hotel, and we're all getting ready together, so it's just a fun few days. Footage shared to Kardashian's social media also showed North alongside her in the days leading up to the star-studded gala. Second, the hoax letter alleges Kim has denied him meaningful access to their 4 children, which he argues violates their custody agreement for equal parenting and shared decision-making. The disputed letter states Kanye not seen Saint at all this year and had unreasonably restricted contact with his other children, per the outlet. However, that claim regarding Saint appears to be inaccurate. Photos from January show Kanye with Saint, Chicago, and Psalm during a family trip to Japan. Finally, the fraudulent letter accuses Kim of exploiting North for personal or commercial gain by posting content of her at public events. The letter says this behavior disregards his joint custodial rights and his stated opposition to his children's public exposure. Sources close to Kim told TMZ that Kanye has made little effort to see the kids this year, and when he has, Kim has never denied him access. The legal move comes after Kanye took aim at Kim, referenced his sex life with wife Bianca Censori, and continued to profess his love for Adolf Hitler as he released the music video for his vile new song, Heil Hitler, Hooligan version. The rapper took to X/Twitter on Thursday to share the clip, which showed a group of shirtless black males draped in animal skins professing their love for Hitler. His chosen day to release the song was also of significance because it fell on V-Day, the 80-year anniversary of when fighting against Nazi Germany in Europe came to an end. In the song, Kanye rapped that he had so much anger inside of him, adding, "These people took my kids from me and they froze my bank account." He claimed that he became a Nazi because of his custody battle, singing, "With all of my money and fame I still don't get to see my children, NS see my Twitter but they don't see how I be feeling, so I became a Nazi, yeah bh, I'm the villain." The line, Heil Hitler is repeated 15 times in the song. Kanye also referenced his wild antics with new wife Bianca, who he has been accused of controlling by parading her around in near-naked ensembles. In the song he claimed to be a cuck. Cuckolding is widely used to describe the fetish where people, usually men, are turned on by their partners having affairs. He sang, "Guess I am a cuck, I love when people FK on my BH," later adding, "She reaching down in my pants. She got the world in her hands." Kanye also addressed his wild social media exchanges, which has seen him temporarily banned from several sites, including X. He sang, "They don't understand the things I say on Twitter." The song ended with Kanye sampling one of Hitler's speech in 1935, which translates to, "Whether you think my work is right, whether you believe that I have been diligent. That I have worked, that I have stood up for you during these years, that I have used my time decently in the service of my people. You cast your vote now, if yes, then stand up for me as I stood up for you." After posting his new music video, Kanye appeared on a live stream with internet personalities Sneeko and Arden Ross as he continued to defend his love of Hitler. Arden asked, "Do you think that Hitler would have liked you for being black?" To which Kanye insisted he would. He explained, "I would have been one of the scientists that America ended up cleaning up and bringing in and having serve America after the fact, I'm a scientist so." Kanye has remained in the crosshairs of controversy for much of the year amid a torrent of posts propagating anti-Semitism. On February 11, the shop on Kanye's Yeezy website, which he advertised with an expensive ad during the Super Bowl, was taken offline by Shopify after he was selling a white shirt with a black swastika in the center. He has also frequently made posts praising Adolf Hitler. Kanye spoke more about the controversy in a series of posts on February 20, promising to wear the swastika shirt on stage at the Super Bowl. "Next year I'm performing at the Super Bowl wearing my Whittle t-shirt," he said. "People with money bought my Whittle t-shirt." He added that Shopify gave him his account back after taking down his store after controversy erupted over the shirts, but that he was not going to use it. Sources close to Kim told DailyMail.com that she is now taking extra precautions and has hired guards to be with her 24/7 amid his erratic behavior. The reality star has also told relatives to be careful sharing anything about her children online, the source revealed. She has instructed her closest allies not to post about their locations or upload photos or messages that could identify where they might be. "She's absolutely horrified," the source told the Daily Mail. "Like every time things get bad with Kanye, somehow they get worse." They finalized their divorce in 2022 and agreed to joint custody of their children, but the conflict between them has continued. Earlier this week, Kanye caused more controversy when he stormed out of an interview with Piers Morgan. During the interview, Kanye first took umbrage at Piers using the surname West in his opening scene-setting intro, correcting the broadcaster, who clearly addressed him as Ye in his first question. He said, "I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea." "Okay, so we just call you Ye, yeah?" Piers replied, and he responded, "Yes sir." Piers then asked Kanye, who was joined by social media star Sneeko, how his life had been recently, with Kanye noting the background, and where he was record the interview. He said, "You see that view? Judge it on the view, on the answer how my life is, judge me by the view." Piers responded, "The view is Mallorca, I've been there. It's a beautiful place, and for all intents and purposes, you seem very relaxed and happy." That is in direct contrast to your public image at the moment, over the last couple of years, led by your ferocious. He begins to interrupt, "Well, hang on, let me finish the question." Ye hit back, "But I already disagree, it's not in contrast, Therese. So many people and artists that are championing the idea of someone being able to just express who they really are, and have been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked, you know, by the banks, that's the best way to put it, being attacked by the banks, and to still be here with this view is, you know, that's the win." So I think that's in contrast to your contrast. Piers then attempted to finish his question, saying, "Okay, but the point I was gonna make is that, I watch what you put out on X, you've got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people." A bristling Ye retorted, "Now, look, right now you're not going to take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?" When Piers asked how many the correct number was, Ye said the journalist had a staff of people who could look up the figure. Piers replied, "I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations, you're slightly bigger following than I thought." But the irritated rapper, who has 4 children by Kim Kardashian, began comparing himself to former music legends, saying the Piers Morgan Uncensored host was trying to undermine him. He said, "Your information is correct, I'm a gift, bro. I mean, why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals, and when your child was born, you know, you take somebody that's living like a John Lennon, a Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to, like that nuance right there, it's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art I put out." A baffled Piers added, "What are you talking about? I haven't said anything." Ye concluded, "Now you are not taking accountability or responsibility. No sir, this is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count." Taking off his mic, he then stormed off the set, leaving the interview in little more than 2 minutes. Following the short-lived chat, Kanye himself took to X to post, "Let's have a real interview someday, it's all love," brushing off the fact he'd made an early exit. And in his video, Piers went on to call him out over the post, saying, "But the trouble is, Ye, it's not all love, is it? It's actually all hate. It's hate towards everybody including your family, your ex-wife, towards Jewish people, towards other people, towards rappers. You've become a hate machine, fueled on social media, all this vicious sentient to a vast audience, and that is wrong." Calling for Kanye to be removed from X, Piers went on to defend his decision to have him on his show for an interview, saying, "I did because he's not been held to account properly on X. He's getting away with this and it's amplifying his message. Now if he wants to have a proper interview with me about all this, I will do that, but if he wants to play silly games he can swing for it. If you want to sit in front me, ye get on a plane, come to London and come to my studio and let's do this man to man, face to face, and you can be held accountable for your despicable actions on social media. Let's see if you're manly enough to do that, or is it easier to attack people like him, like Paris Hilton, the women? Is it easier to attach them on social media than it is to face up to me? Well, see, some people think I shouldn't bother sitting down with you anymore. That's how far your stock has fallen.